All right, guys. So after a few days of deliberation and anger at myself, I've decided to sand down the entire car again. So the paint, when I did the paint, went down perfect. I guess the paint gun I used was perfect for that, but it wasn't good for the clear coat. And yeah, the clear coat I used does not like the HVLP, high velocity spray gun. So it didn't atomize. It came out very thick and it was not covering very well. So that means that the globs of clear coat that ended up coming out, I guess I oversprayed in some areas, trying to compensate for that, and it ran fingers all down the side of the passenger side of the Charger. So I was going to wet sand it all down, as you saw in the previous video. There are areas that wouldn't be such a big deal, but there was just too many unseen ones on the passenger side. So yeah, my 40-year-old dream car that I was so excited to paint and get ready, and I just could not look at it the last few days. It was making me that mad. So I've decided to respray the entire thing, color and clear, and I have a better paint gun to use now. But that being said, the paint shop was gracious enough to get me some more base coat mixed. I have the clear coat again, so it's going to be a little bit of a wait for the activator, the reducer for the paint. But yeah, unfortunate as it is, I'm not happy with it, so I want to make sure that my dream car I am happy with. So it has begun. I have started sanding it down into the base. Most of the clear coat's being sanded down into the base, and I'll spray another couple of coats of base on there before the clear coat goes back over top. And that being said, it also gives me an opportunity to get rid of these few dents that I saw once I painted that I didn't notice when it was in primer. So that's good. As I sand it down, I'm going to fill those holes, those little dents. It looks like a golf ball hit the trunk in a couple spots. But yeah, so it is what it is. It sucks, but I'm going to make it right. And on that note, it's time to bring the car out of the garage and make a mess. See you soon. All right, before I begin sanding, I want to make note that the tail panel, lower valence and everything, I'm not working on that. That I am very happy with. Most of it's going to be unseen. The front lower valence as well, because it's kind of under the car a little bit more. It is in good shape. There's no runs on that. I'm good with that. And inside the hood, the engine compartment is still pristine. So, I mean, that's been 3 coats of base and 2 clear in there, so that's fine. It's just the outer side of the car, you know, top of the hood, roof, doors, quarters, everything else. So yeah, let's get going. All right, so after a bit of work here, with one quick pass of the sander, you can see that high buildup of clear coat. And then keeping my sander smooth to the body, you can see here, nice and smooth now. So yeah, taking some time and just removing that high buildup of clear coat down to a smooth finish at what am I using, 120 grit. And then yeah, you can see also here think these are my welds when I welded the filler panel to the package tray. So didn't know those were there, and this is going to help reveal, like these, any little low spots. Then I'll be able to address that before final paint again. So unfortunate as it is, sometimes I guess that's what it is when you're doing backyard mechanics. So yeah, I have a better spray gun that I'll be using next time, and yeah, take my time and make sure I clean it off. And yeah, sucks, but anyways, you get the gist of what I'm gonna do, and I'll touch back with another video when I'm ready to spray again, I guess, or maybe after I'm done, since you already saw the first time. But now I am going to spend my day off sanding down the car. So hope you enjoyed it. I know I'm not, but I'm also getting in a better mood with my car that I was pissed off at the job that I did to begin with. So long story short, make sure you're doing it right. Make sure you have the right equipment, and yeah, hopefully you don't get to suffer what I'm suffering. But in the end, it'll be better. And yeah, I'll see you next time. There, just for reference, I'll before we sign off, I'll show you the drips that I was talking about, that I didn't see them until after everything was dried and I started to do the wet sand for the cut and buff. So this is what I was spending the last few days, contemplating whether trying to just sand it out or start again. And I'm glad I decided to start it over again. So I'll finish this video with a little shot of the passenger side quarter panel, and you can see the mess that I was dealing with. But it's going to be straight and smooth when I'm done.